Hey buddy, it's 54 Newstar, and this is going to be teaching you guys how to texture stuff. I actually received an email this morning saying, hey, I really liked your 3D tutorials about the CopperCube engine, but I need more information on how to texture stuff, because, you buy a Unity pack, or any other pack from any other 3D source, you put it through Blender, you import it into CopperCube. Also, guys, we'll be actually introducing everybody over to Unity Engine, because I have the one of their coding packs, and we can just go through it with that. So, how do we texture stuff in CopperCube? Well, we use Blender, because sometimes you can't. Well, I'm going to say, okay, the main reason why I do this is because at this moment, CopperCube can't import FBX files, and most model formats at this time are FBX. And say you still wanted to animate it, Blender's a great source for that. So I actually did two menus. So all I did was click right, and I said split area, and I split the area. Also, we have this little box down here, and I'm going to go down to, or up to, texture. They changed it. I usually use 2.49 and use a custom FBX importer, but the importer is still good, but it doesn't import all the assets or all the assets abilities like the new Blender does with their default FBX importer. So we want uvimage editor. You always want this up for the most part. I'm actually going to shrink this screen down so you have more real estate. And we're going to shrink that one. Actually, I'm going to just a smidge down. We're going to go to File, and we're going to actually make sure we can import FBX. So we can't right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Preferences, and we're going to say Add-ons, and we're going to type in FBX, import FBX format, yes. Okay, that's an install file, yes. Okay, so that's an add-on input. So we should have it. Import day 3ds FBX. There we go. So I'm going to import an FBX file. So I already have some FBX files from a Unity project. So I just want to import it. Let's see, this is modular pack free sci-fi modular pack. We're going to go for a box big base, and that's this right there. I'm going to actually size it up, so I just hit S and I just go large. Image, we're going to open it, and we're going to go and paste the same area, but we're going to go up and see, we're going to see textures. So these are, let's see, like for parts, blocks. I've no idea. Okay, that's the normal map. I haven't messed with this particular. Okay, that's still a normal map. Parts, PSD. Usually I will convert these PSDs to PNG. So, okay, at this point, the person was saying, okay, I have no idea how you slap the texture onto it. Well, first thing, you actually need to have the particular model selected. So say I have two models, add a cube. As you can see, this cube has a orange line around it. When I click right on the model I want to texture, it has an orange line around it. So also it has a little indicator on it. So I'm going to tab, and as you can see, it has triangles and it's slightly orange. Also, you can see in the texture, it has it totally unwrapped for us. And then what we want to do is go down to this little picture. It has a little plus sign. It says new, and it has open. We want to go down to the little picture, so it's going to be a dark gray. Open it. Open up mod for parts. And then we want to go into texture screen over here. So textured, and there we go. So that is not actually the texture for it, so we have to open it. I was thinking this was a different That's it. So this is just a computer piece, and then we can also apply texture, normal map to it. But once we already have it like this, we don't need to apply the normal map to it. We do that inside the game engine, because the normal map is just this diffuse map put through a program like Shader Maps or Normal Map Maker, or even through GIMP, since it has its own normal map application. Once it's mapped to the diffuse like it is right now, so I took the model and I clicked right on it. So you take the model, you click right on it, you hit tab, and if it's unwrapped like this, so you can see it exploded onto your texture. So you have your uvimage editor up, and you see it exploded up like this. Just go down here to where the browse image to be linked. You've already imported it in through your click image, open image, import it in, and then you just want to click on it. Okay, so I'm going to replace this texture with the wrong one, so I'm going to click right on it. So we have the wrong image selected. We're going to select the right one by clicking on it. Hit tab. If it's not orange, hit A, and it will turn everything orange, and you'll see all the vertices and triangles on the texture. We're going to hit image. We're going to open it, and I think I'll just put the normal map to it. As you can see, we have a normal map attached to it. Say, hey, we made a mistake, it's the wrong image. We're going to now just select another image, and then we're going to hit tab to unselect it, and then we want to export it, so we're going to go to export it as FBX or OBJ. In this case, you can export it as either 3DS or FBX, or no, excuse me, 3DS or OBJ for the Copper Cube engine. Also, you can do .x, I believe. Hit that, and we can just, I'm going to put in documents, but it's untitled OBJ. Select OK, and there we go. We have the model somewhere on our hard drive, and we can import it into the Copper Cube engine. So hopefully this helped. Also, a little note on the Copper Cube engine, sometimes it will import the texture with it, other times you'll just have to find the texture, and because the model itself already has all the coordinates to where each texture piece is going to be, it'll already be mapped on the texture, so you just import it, apply it to the model, and it'll already know where to go in case it doesn't import the texture. Most times it actually does. So hopefully this helped. Hopefully it was detailed. I'll be including a bunch of Copper Cube tutorials this year, just because of the fact I have over like 70 to 100 Construct 2. We're going to continue on with Construct 2, especially with an RTS using our random variable generator, and to decide, attacks and questions and answers and all that stuff when dealing with NPCs. So that'll be a small one. Also, I'll be getting a device to review, and we'll be making games for that using its joysticks and buttons. So that's gonna be kind of cool. But this Copper Cube tutorial series is going to be pretty in depth. So hopefully, guys, you enjoy it. Hopefully, you also enjoy my Unity with Playmaker. So if you guys use like Copper Cube, you want to upgrade everything, you get Unity, you get Playmaker, and you can pretty much do everything, even some stuff a little more advanced. So hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like and subscribe button if you'd like to see more. Comment down below if you want to see particular tutorials done, or have questions, or need a more in-depth video. I can always add that to the series. And I'll see you guys in the next video.